Chapter 231. Adequate notice of this regular meeting of the Zoning Board of the Township of Franklin has been provided. This is the board meeting of May 8th, 2025. Board members, applicants, professionals, and members of the public, please speak directly into the microphones so that our recording secretary can properly process minutes. Applicants and professionals, please fill out the sheet on the table when you've completed your testimony. Thank you.
Okay. Nobody asked to be excused this evening, so I don't know if people are on their way or not. So, Cheryl Bethia.
Here.
Richard Prokanic.
Here.
Basim Verdas.
Here.
Alan Rich.
Here.
Gary Rosenthal.
Here.
I don't see Robert Shepard, Faraz Khan, Michael Doherty.
Here.
Kunal Lakio. And Supendu Singh. I don't see any of them. Oh, wait. No, that's Brian. Okay. I don't see them, and they didn't say they weren't coming, so. Okay. You can go ahead with the minutes, Mr. Thomas.
Okay, regular meeting, March 6th, 2025.
I'll move.
The minutes.
Second.
Okay. Cheryl Bethia.
Yes.
Richard Prokanic.
Yes.
Alan Rich.
Yes.
Gary Rosenthal.
Yes.
Michael Doherty.
Yes.
And that's it.
Resolution, Jean Estefan, ZBA 2400006.
I'll move.
A second.
Basim, you can't vote on that when you weren't here.
I'll second.
Okay, thank you, Alan. Cheryl Bethia.
Yes.
Richard Prokanic.
Yes.
Alan Rich.
Yes.
Gary Rosenthal.
Yes.
Michael Doherty.
Yes.
Kunal Lakir. Oh, sorry.
Okay, moving to the hearings section, IDI Logistics LLC, ZBA 2400010. D1 use variance, preliminary final site plan with C variances in which the applicant's requesting to construct a 212,500 square foot warehouse at 1-3 Executive Drive, Somerset, Block 469, Lot 1.03, 1.04, 1.07 in the B1 zone. This has been carried to a future date to be determined. Notification will be needed. It's not going to be heard this evening.
Oops.
Did we get all the relevant information?
Yes.
Okay. The application that may or may not be heard, Mohammed Butt, ZBA 2500011, a C variance in which the applicant's requesting to install a sign 40 square feet at 3059 Route 27, Somerset, Block 34.01, Lot 32.03 in the NB zone. Okay, where do we stand on this now?
So,
Mr. Budd, if you want to step up there, the attorney will speak with you. You can have a seat, sir.
good evening. How are you, sir? So I was just handing, Mr. Chairman, I was just handed a copy of the notice, and I'm reviewing it. It does not specify specifically what the applicant is looking to do. It doesn't provide a notice as to any variances. I think there's a C variance at least, right, that Wonder?
It's a variance related to a sign.
To a
Placement
sign,
of a sign
right.
and the
So,
size of a sign.
so the notice is lacking in those respects. I mean, I don't think it's adequate notice for purposes of proceeding tonight. I think the
So what
applicant
we
has to
need do
renotice.
is Reschedule
Yeah,
after proper notification.
yes.
Mr. Butt, I think probably the best thing for you to do, like I sent you on the schedule letter, if you needed help to come in, I think you need to just come in and let us go over what it needs to specifically say on it. I don't know, was that the same thing that was sent out to the 200-foot list? Turn your mic on, sir, so I can hear you.
So I got a review back from TRC, and it has had 3 items on it, right?
No, that's not what I'm talking about, sir. The schedule letter that I sent to you, you came up to the office and I
Right.
spoke with you. You signed the schedule letter in front of me, and on that schedule letter, attached to it was a template of what the notice should look like and how it should be filled out. That wasn't accomplished by what you attempted to do that Mr. Hack looked at. So what we have to do now is reschedule you. My question is, what did you send out to the 200-foot people?
See, the only thing I'm looking for is not the 40 feet. I already discussed it.
Sir, we're not talking about that. We're
We're
talking
talking
about
about the
just what
notice.
you sent out to the notice.
What I sent out to the notice is I'm requesting approval to install a sign on the side of the building facing Route 27. This side experiences the highest volume of traffic, and visibility from Route 27 is essential for attracting customers. All other stores in the plaza currently have signs on Route 27 side, so it is consistent with the established signage in the area and necessary for comparative visibility. That's what
Okay.
I sent out.
So that's not acceptable. So what we're going to do is you're going to have to come in and you're going to have to renotice to everybody again. And you're going to come in and we're going to sit and I'll show you the template and we'll fill it out together. That way you're filling out the correct item, okay? Okay, let me
Sir,
see. Let me-
it's important that you follow the instructions that she'll give you for purposes of the notice. Otherwise, the application can be heard.
I understand. I was basically following what I was given. And this was already, you looked at this already. So you never said anything about that there's something missing from
We're
there.
talking about 2 different things, sir. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. We're talking about 2 different things. You came to the counter, and I had given you the schedule letter with the template. I also was able to give you the TRC report that you're holding on to right there. That has nothing to do with the notice. So
Okay.
that's why I asked you when you got here, where's the affidavit that went to the newspaper? Because that would have shown me what you sent out to the 200-foot list,
The newspaper, I sent you the email which came from the newspaper.
which is what you just gave to.
That's what I just looked at, sir. Yes.
Can I show it to you? It's on my phone also.
I have it right here.
That's cut off, but the actual, whatever it's gone on the newspaper is right here. Can I show it to you?
You can, sure, you can show it to me.
This is the copy of the notice that I got. I'm right next to his property. And it doesn't say anything. I know, is that what you're trying to say? That's what we're trying to say. Thank you.
Yeah, this, sir, is still not compliant with the notice, the requirement. So you still, we're going to have to adjourn it. You're going to have to renotice for the application and come back at another meeting.
Just
Okay?
a quick question while we're on this.
The young lady thought.
Yeah.
Does,
Right.
does this applicant need legal representation? This is a
Well,
business, right?
it's that's the other concern I had. It is a business, but it's in his individual name. So, yeah, it's not.
Okay.
So he doesn't
I
need
wanted
an
to come
attorney.
back another time and then have something
It
else.
might be helpful for you, but you don't need one.
I don't think, what do you think? If you think he can possibly make the 22nd, we're working on that.
Now, we can set a date so you know what to put in the ad, in the advertisement.
We could probably put him there, just put him on first.
That's what I'm saying. You told me today to move this to here.
Okay.
So we can't. And then this is all together.
And that's gonna be too soon? If he did something like literally early next week? That's not gonna happen. Okay. Let's just put him here. Let's just put him here. These guys aren't going to show up. These guys aren't going to show up.
Oh,
That's
all
gonna
right,
be
you know
quick.
that,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, oh, there you are. Okay, so let me read this into record for you, sir. Mohammed Butt, ZBA 25-00011. It's a C variance in which the applicant is requesting to install a sign 40 square feet at 3059 Route 27, Somerset, Block 3401, Lot 3203 in Zone NB. We're going to move you to June 5th. Miss, you're going to have to be renoticed, so you don't have to worry about writing it down. He has to renotice. So we're going to move you to June 5th, okay? That's the next available time we have. Before that time comes, you come into the township again, and we'll work on the notice so you're sending out the correct thing. Okay? So it will require notification to both the paper and to the 200-foot list. So I'm saying that on the record so they know, okay?
Okay, if the two of you are here for this, you'll get another notice, but it's June 5th.
Do you have any problem with coming with June 5th? I didn't even ask you, I apologize. Okay, Mr. Chairman, so we'll move it to the 5th.
Okay, this will be heard again June 5th.
Correct.
And notice has to be provided.
And excuse me, will it be
And no other further business? Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry, you
yes,
have a
If you have
question?
any questions, I can show you the application.
Yeah.
If you want, after the meeting, I can go through it, just so you understand what the application is.
Okay.
Okay, no further business on the agenda.
One second, Mr. Chairman. Christine, did Dominic speak to you? There was another application that was noticed for May 22nd, and the board needs to make a
I don't
motion
know.
to continue that into the June 5th meeting.
That Mr. Dominic did not speak to me directly about doing that this evening.
Yeah.
So May 22nd was supposed to be 1784 Capitol Hill Holdings,
Right,
which was the
right.
judge remand for 6 members.
Exactly. So that application, the board needs to make a motion tonight to carry that to the June 5th meeting. That's when it's going to be heard.
And that's because it's a judge remand, there has to be a motion? Okay.
Yeah. And it's going to be important that all board members are present that night as well.
Well, just so Mr. Bernstein is aware, one of our members has a medical issue that may require that specific member not to be aware. We won't know until certain times go by.
Right,
So
right, okay.
as I did today, as soon as I hear something, I will let you and
Right,
Mr.
right.
Bernstein know immediately.
Right.
Okay?
Right. Perfect.
We can do the motion momentarily. A question I have, though, the way we...
Is your mic on, Todd? Bob? Is your mic on? Oh, okay.
Okay, the way we left it after the last meeting, too, we were supposed to get some direction from the judge as to whether we need to have another full application hearing or just consider, I don't know, the remand.
So I'll...
Because of the voting.
I'm not as familiar with it, and I'll speak to Eric, but between now and when you hear the application, we'll have some instructions for you as to how it's going to proceed.
Okay, everybody got that? Yes, you're lucky.
Okay, hold on one second. Let me do the motion that Brian Hack is asking me to do. I'm just running down real quick. Okay, so for the people that are allowed to vote on 1784, that would include Cheryl Bethia, Richard Prokanic, Alan Rich, Gary Rosenthal, Robert Shepard, who's not here, and Chairman Thomas. So one of you would have to make the motion, the first motion and second motion.
Okay, wait, you include Richard and Shepard.
I did.
They're not supposed to be allowed to vote. I thought they were not, since they had no votes, they weren't voting on what we were going to be discussing. So are they okay to vote on this motion?
I just know what Eric Bernstein directed me to do,
Okay.
and because Mr. Shepard immediately sent me an email when I sent out that verbiage, that Eric, and Mr. Shepard sent me an email and said, I shouldn't be getting this. And I said, I'm just doing what Eric told me. I'm not a lawyer. He told me to send it to you 6 people. That's what I'm doing. Brian, you're an attorney. Should Richard Prokanic not vote this evening?
He can vote to carry it. He can,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, then we need a motion to carry Dunbar 17, what is it, 7
It's 1784 Capital Holdings
to June
to,
Fifth.
they got me sweating.
June 5th.
June 5th, yeah.
June 5th.
Okay, Gary
I'll
made-
second.
and Cheryl. Okay, so Cheryl Bethia,
Yes.
Richard Prokanic.
Yes.
Alan Rich.
Yes.
Gary Rosenthal,
Yes.
and Chairman Thomas.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, guys.
Okay, that being said, we now need a motion to close.
You need a second or just a move?
Just a motion
A motion to close.
and a second.
I'll second.
And all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And nobody's opposed.